Memorial weekend, we had a great time. I went to the beach. I had an awesome time. What'd you do, Kristie?
You know what? I went whitewater rafting for the very first time, and I actually didn't fall out of the boat. So I was just so thrilled. And you know what was going on while I was on that boat? I had queued up some emails over the weekend. So while I was whitewater rafting, my emails were shooting out automatically all over the world. And how about that? Is that not super cool?
That is super cool. You know what? Same for me. I mean, I'm going to tell you, it's email business is really where it's at. If somebody had asked me if they had to start from the beginning, I would tell them to build a list. And after you build a list, I would learn how to do your email marketing because that's probably the best and easiest way that you're really going to seriously make some serious cash. And I'm telling you, if you do this, I almost promise you. I can't promise 100% because I don't know what you're doing. If you're like just putting like one or two words in an email, you know, but if you do it right, you can really crank out a lot of money doing this over and over and over. But we also brought on an expert that actually is going to come on here and tell you how he makes serious cash every day with email marketing. And it actually is very simple to do. So even if you're advanced or you're first starting off, you can really do this. I'm going to tell you, it is so easy to do. And at the end, we're actually going to mention something where that you can get that will actually help you take your email marketing to the next level. And this is so important. Kristie, we have a really great guest that's actually going to reveal everything.
We do. We have James with us from Florida, so another Florida guy with us today. Hi, James. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you two doing?
Awesome. James, is there any money in email marketing, or how are you doing at this?
Yeah, is there any money? Let me think. Yeah, there's a ton of it, and the great part is it's available for a lot of people to make a lot of money. So I actually first started with this. I didn't know what I was doing. I learned a couple cool tricks, and I mean, there's just so much money to be made. It's a really great, reliable income source.
Awesome. How well are you doing on an average daily basis? I know you have a lot of income proof on your page.
Oh yeah, I mean the great thing is that regardless of what you're sending out, usually when it comes to affiliate offers, I mean you can make great money doing that. $50 a day from a very small list. I've actually helped a lot of people reach leaderboards. With a list of maybe 100, 200 people. So regardless of your list size, you can make quite some great money doing that.
That's cool. And then Kristie, I know that you do very well. And what would you say probably would be the easiest way to actually build a list?
I found out that you can advertise all over the place with the squeeze page, and you can do it on Facebook. But my favorite is YouTube. I put out YouTube videos daily, and I'll put like free WSO in the title, and so when people see that, they click on it, and it takes them straight to my squeeze page. And I've built some of my lists that way because you've got a targeted audience who are looking for make money online products, so it converts like crazy.
James, I was going to ask you a question, and this is bothering a lot of internet marketers, but this is really a big deal. A lot of people, they say, should I mail once a week or should I mail twice a week? What would you suggest?
Oh, every single day, no doubt about it. And the fact there's a very big reason for that is when you don't mail, you don't make money. And when your subs aren't reading your emails, they're reading someone else's. So it's very clear cut. I've done this in the past where I'd mail maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. There's just no money coming in that way. So definitely daily, every single day.
Very cool. Do you mail once or twice a day now?
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. What I've noticed is that I will email in the morning, and I've noticed many times when the emails do convert, you can actually send them to the unopened, and that's kind of a neat little trick to doubling your profits but doing the same amount of work.
That's awesome.
James, what do I do? We were talking earlier. Most people don't do this, but this is a really good tip. If I saw that an email that I sent like 2 weeks ago made me $300 in one day, and I really wanted to reuse it, what would I do with it? Where would I put it?
That's a great question because what you can actually do there is go back into your broadcast, take all of the best ones that produce the most opens, clicks, and most importantly, the most amount of money, and you can actually segment those into your follow-up series. So basically, as you go on, you're going to have a fully automated email segment of all of your best money-producing emails. So it's basically You're maximizing the amount of money you're going to make, and most importantly, you're automating it, so it's mostly hands-free profits.
Okay, that is awesome. So, James, can you tell me if I've never used an autoresponder before, what's the difference between the ones you send every day and the ones, what is a follow-up series? Can you define that for me?
Definitely. So basically, there's broadcasts and their follow-ups. When you send out a broadcast, that just goes out to everyone. But in terms of a follow-up, what you can do is put that in a segment. So basically, whenever someone gets on your squeeze page, they go to your first follow-up and your second follow-up, and it's basically completely automated, so you don't have to keep sending them out.
That's awesome. And you know what? That's like really what you want to do is you can also do this on autopilot. So, for example, when I was in Florida, you can set this up, and then you can even have your emails sent out while you're on vacation. That's the beauty of this business, is that you don't even have to be home, right, James?
Yep, definitely, right on.
So I'm going to show something really quick that I've seen here that shows you that James is really doing very well with this, and I hope you guys are listening and taking notes with what he's doing. If everybody could click my sales page, or sorry, click my page.
Sure, your image right there. Okay.
Yeah. Do you see this, Kristie?
It's coming up. How about you, James? Do you see it?
Everybody got to click my
Yep.
my picture. Cool.
Definitely. That looks familiar.
Kristie, what does it say?
You know what? I'm just seeing a little icon on the bottom. So I'm gonna let you take that.
Okay. It says right here in his PayPal account, there's $2,605 sitting inside his PayPal account. You know, that's
Cool.
this is money that you guys can make yourself, and that's the beauty of this business. And I'm telling you, this is not hard to do. It's like if you're just starting off, this is what I would actually tell you to do, is start actually creating a list. Creating a list is very simple to do once you get the hang of that. And then actually the whole major thing about this is getting the right emails. And if you get the whole enchilada that James has, James, did you mention that you had email templates?
Yes,
that
I
they
do.
can just copy and paste?
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few. I give a lot of examples in the main system as well, where just in case they need some good examples, I've given them to them so they can get a great idea of what a high converting email looks like.
That's huge. If they get the whole enchilada, I'm talking about the whole enchilada, like Wayne Dyer talks about, what will they actually get in that, James?
Oh, they're going to be getting basically 14 of my best email templates. Not only can they copy and look over them, but they can basically put their own spin on it, where I've taken out certain sections, they can edit it to their liking. But not only that, they're going to be getting one of my very high converting squeeze pages too.
Wow. That's huge. And what do you use that high converting squeeze page for?
Anytime you want to build a list, if you want to give a bonus for an affiliate product, which is really going to help with email conversions to make more money in the process as well.
See, folks, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was leading you guys into, is that once you build the list with this high converting squeeze page, you take all those emails. Let's say you at the end of the week that you get maybe, if you work this hard, seriously, you could probably get 200 emails. I know that you've had people that have actually made a lot of money with just 100 email lists. Am I right, James?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, small list, medium set, whatever size list is, you can make a lot of money with email marketing. That's the true beauty.
That's great. That's awesome. And then with your concept and your methods that you have right here, they can all do that from start to finish. As even if they're a person that's never done this in their life.
Definitely, I go through from start to finish, keeping that in mind because I was once in that same position, not knowing how to write emails. So I made sure I made it easy for anyone to succeed.
That's awesome. And then, yes, Kristie?
Yeah, James, I was just going to say that if I don't have a list, just to restate this, so I understand, if I'm brand new, don't have a list, I don't have a squeeze page, I don't even know how to write an email or when to send it. Is that exactly what you're going to show me in this?
Exactly, and I've even included a bonus where I show you all of my top spots for getting traffic too. So not only can you build the squeeze page, you can get traffic, you can write the emails, you can do everything with the system.
That's really cool. I mean, it works. I'm telling you, it works every day for James and I. We do it every single day, and so, so does James from Florida. I mean, this really works, and it's not hard. I mean, a lot of stuff that you see, you may say, "Gosh, I could never do that." Well, if we can do it, you can do it. because it's just a matter of getting out of your comfort zone, doing something a little different. And James is showing you exactly step by step how to do it, how to make money. I mean, can't you make money doing this the first time you do it?
Yeah, definitely. That's the beauty of it. And when you have a solid system to follow through, that's what I tell a lot of people most of the time is that even if they're new, that's usually a good thing because they're going to avoid a lot of the traps and pitfalls when it comes to email marketing that I see a lot of people making.
Great. And I'm going to leave us with a thought of the day. And this is one thought that really pushed me forward when I was new at internet marketing. Napoleon Hill said, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And it's so true. So if you're feeling discouraged today, don't give up. Whatever you can see, if you can see a list of 100 people, you can start right there and make money. Thanks so much for being with us, James. You were awesome.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
That's awesome. I just want to leave you guys with one last thought, too, and how important this is, really. What I make on my mailing even, I'm just telling you, it's just, I can live off that. Literally. And a lot of you folks have to understand that. And I have a very high standard lifestyle. I'm just telling you is that I really, and there's one thing I've always said. I know Kristie always leaves a thought of the day, but let me also do. If you want to raise the standard of your living, okay, where that maybe you're used to nicer things, raise your standards. Because once you raise your standards, you're going to have a higher standard of living, maybe nicer cars, nice house, nicer vacations. And that's what I learned very early on from my father. So that's very important for you guys to do. So right now, you have a chance really to learn email marketing because I promise you, this is the easiest thing that I have ever done, where it takes maybe about 10, 20, 30 seconds to run an email through and then click the send button, and at the next day, you know what, I can see possibly $400, $1,000 in my PayPal account the next day, and it is that easy. I'm telling you guys, it is this easy, but you have to learn how to do it. How do you learn? What's your next step? What is your next step now? Your next step is this. Click the link on the bottom.
That's right.
You guys got to grab this right now because this is how you do it. This is your method. Let me tell you, what he's teaching you right here could have been sold for $97, $500, even $1,000 for these methods. Why? Because this is the system. This is how you do the system, really. If you guys wanted to purchase a business, let's say you make $300 a day on email marketing, which is very not that hard to do, really. And Kristie will actually tell you that everyone can do this. That's over $100,000 a year. Now, if you purchased a business that made $100,000 a year, usually to sell that or buy that business, it's 2.5 years of income. So you're getting a $250,000 business that we're bringing to you guys. So I hope you guys understand that this is very important, that you guys have to jump on this. All right, see you later, guys. Grab the link on the bottom. Later on, James.
Bye, James. Thanks so much for being with us.